Proverbs 3, 5 through 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. God is saying to you today, you do not need to understand the path. You just need to trust the one who made it. One of the most deeply uncomfortable places to be is in a season where you genuinely do not know which way to go, when you are facing a decision and both options look equally uncertain, when the road ahead has no clear signs, when you have prayed for clarity and the answer has not come in the clear, unmistakable way you hoped, when everything in you is crying out for direction and all you hear is silence. We are creatures who crave understanding. We want to know the why and the how and the what comes next. We want the full picture before we take the first step. We want guarantees and certainties and 5-year plans with clearly marked milestones. And when life does not cooperate with that desire, when the future remains stubbornly unclear, we have a choice to make. Proverbs 3, 5 through 6 presents that choice with remarkable simplicity. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, not with part of your heart, not with the parts that seem to have good reasons to trust while holding back the parts that are still afraid. All your heart, every corner of it, the anxious parts and the hopeful parts and the doubting parts and the tired parts, all of it surrendered to trust. And lean not on your own understanding. This is where it gets hard, because our instinct in uncertainty is to figure our way through it, to analyze every angle, to consult every person who might have an opinion, to map out every possible scenario, to trust our own cleverness to see what God apparently has not shown us yet. But our understanding, as vast as it may be, is fundamentally limited. We see a few steps ahead at best. God sees the entire road. He sees around the bends. He sees what is on the other side of the hills. Leaning on our own understanding when God is available to guide us is like using a flashlight when you have access to the sun. In all your ways, submit to him. Submission sounds like weakness, but it is actually the highest form of strength. It is the strength to let go of control over outcomes. It is the wisdom to acknowledge that someone else knows better. In all your ways, in every decision, in every crossroads, bring him into it, not as a last resort when you have exhausted all other options, but as the first response, the first conversation, the foundation from which all choices are made. And then the promise, he will make your paths straight. He will direct them. Not maybe, not possibly, he will. A straight path is not necessarily the shortest path or the easiest one, but it is the right one. It is the one that leads where it is supposed to lead, that gets you where God intends for you to go, even if it winds through seasons you did not plan for. Maybe you're at a crossroads right now. Maybe you've been standing there for a while, frozen by the uncertainty, hoping that more information will come, that somehow the right choice will become obvious. Let today be the day you take a step back from the striving and simply trust. Tell God where you are, tell him what you need, and then trust that he who promised to make your path straight is faithful to do exactly that. You do not have to have it all figured out. That was never the requirement. The requirement is trust. And trust, real trust, makes room for God to work in ways your own understanding never could. He knows the way, and he will show you. Follow our page and channel to get daily video. Type Amen and share this video if you believe.